That was
That
good.
was fucking
That was good.
solid.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, week 2. Gotta love it.
Electric Boogaloo.
Mm-hmm. A lot of news this week.
Okay.
I don't know if I told you this, but I wanted you because it's your favorite, or we'll get there. But Spider-Man 2 train fight Legos,
Huh?
$50.
Interesting.
You know the train fight scene for
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2? They're gonna make that into a Lego set in August.
We'll be talking about that
Wow.
later as well.
$50.
$50 is a little out.
I don't believe it.
It's got to be one of those mini ones, yeah.
I guess it's gonna be tiny.
Yeah, it's
not
got to
gonna be
be.
anything impressive.
Oh.
Wait, I mean,
No.
not that tiny's bad or anything. It's okay.
Okay.
It's how you play with it.
Yes, of
Right.
course. More Spider-Man news. Beyond the Spider-Verse hasn't even started their voice recordings yet.
Apparently, they don't even have a date. They don't know when they're going.
No.
I saw that. They have no clue.
Unbelievable.
Interesting.
That movie's never coming
Yeah, I
out.
saw that on Twitter today.
What,
fucking
we're gonna be
pissed.
waiting 3 or 4 years now for this movie?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
No, maybe not.
They made way too much money not to give it to us.
They made 600 million. I think they did. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That's not bad.
It's a successful
Better than
franchise.
most
Yeah.
fucking movies. We have 2 DCU related news as well.
Okay.
The Sergeant Rock movie has been announced,
Interesting.
and I think it's been announced, but they finally announced they're filming it.
The what?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I didn't know. I didn't even know this was happening.
Sergeant Rock.
Oh.
Exactly. Whoever that is.
It's gonna be a war movie apparently.
Okay.
And well, you'll know this name. The guy who's gonna be playing Sergeant Rock is Daniel Craig.
Hmm.
Daniel Craig?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Isn't he like 60?
He's old.
Yeah,
He's
dude,
old. I didn't look up how old he was. I couldn't believe it.
he was pushing it as James Bond.
I know.
Yeah.
He's gonna be playing a war soldier, an
Alright.
army vet.
Alright.
He'll probably die in the movie because I doubt he signed on for more than one.
Because I don't know what the movie. What could it even be about? I don't get it.
I'm down for the military James Gunn movie. I know he probably won't direct it, but
No.
he'll be there.
Oh, they actually said who's gonna direct it, but I don't remember who it was. They also said the Plastic Man movie's in the works.
Well, that's
I didn't
cool.
write that down, but that's cool.
That is pretty dope.
It's the same guy that made The Whale.
Okay.
I can't remember the director's name, but he made The Whale, the one with
Brandon Fraser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he made him really fat. Yeah.
Yeah, they did
They
that.
also said Waller's gonna start filming this year, so they're gonna have 2 movies filming this year. Oh wait, no, Waller will be a TV show. You know the black lady.
Yeah. Yes, I know.
Oh, I'm bad. You look confused. That should be fine. I don't think either of those are gonna be that great. But
I mean, if it's anything like the Penguin, hopefully.
yeah, it's true because it will be under the same studio.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
That was an absolute banger. Apparently, I've seen it.
Fucking amazing! You gotta watch it.
I have
It
to
was
watch so
short.
many things. Right?
Well, I'll get to that too.
Okay.
Well, let's start with that right now. The Superman trailer. How'd
Yeah.
you like it?
I thought it was pretty okay. I did watch it first thing when I woke up. So,
What do you
many of
mean
the
by okay?
details are? I thought it was like I'm looking forward to seeing it. Is it my number one movies? No,
Yeah, that's right. It was
still
Did it-
not.
Did it increase your excitement for the movie or keep it the same?
I think it increased it a little bit. I'm not a big Superman fan anyway.
Okay.
I'm like Batman is my
Yeah,
guy.
Most people.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm excited. I like the cast so far. I'm excited for Crypto. Dude, I was pretty hyped at that. I'm pretty excited for Crypto. Fucking what's the Green Lantern's name? It is
I don't think he's
Guy
gonna be in the movie.
Gardner.
Oh, Guy Gardner will be in the movie.
What?
That wig is
Dude,
crazy.
What the fuck is that wig?
That wig is crazy. They also have another side character who works in the Daily Planet.
Dude.
And she's got a weird wig too.
Yeah. Dude, and then Mr. T, Mr. Terrific.
Yeah. Mr. T likes pie.
And Hot Girl.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's
Dude,
pretty bold to start off with that many characters for a Superman origin.
Yeah, he said the cameos won't be that important.
Okay.
Despite the trailer like showing them so much.
Okay.
But
Probably just an action sequence or two.
yeah.
Okay.
Or like maybe he'll just show like how heroes were prior to Superman coming. I don't know. I'm excited. The suit looks fucking amazing.
It does look amazing. Another thing I noticed was it's not Jonathan Kent that seems to have died. It seems like his mom.
He needs to die too.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
I didn't. Was she not in the trailer?
No, I didn't. Well, she could have been, but I just remember the scene where he walks out onto the porch, and it's
Yeah,
just
and it's
his dad is there crying. So I don't know if it's his mom being dead. Or...
We need his dad dead.
Well,
I need his dad dead. Every Superman movie needs his father dead.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my opinion. But...
No.
I don't mind if they try to switch it up.
Yeah.
We'll see. Be the same. It worked out okay with there being no Ben Parker, so.
Well, people still
Just an
pissed about
Ant-Man.
that.
Yeah, people were pissed,
suitcase.
but at least the movies were good though. So we'll see if
Yeah, a couple
we
of
get
them.
the same thing.
Did you finish Creature Commandos last night?
I finished it. Yeah, I finished it a couple weeks ago, I think. Or when was that?
Like this week, I think it came out.
Yeah, I watched it.
I think so.
Last week, I believe it came out.
Wait, what you think about it? Or what would you give it? Like, what would you rate it?
The whole series or
Yeah,
just
the
the
whole thing.
finale? I definitely think everyone should watch it. Rating? Maybe like a 6 or 7.
Yeah,
maybe an 8.
That's right. You should watch it. It's actually really short.
I think it's good.
I heard good things.
I think it takes 2.5 hours to finish.
Oh, okay.
It's like a movie.
I can finish that probably tomorrow. Then.
I think the animation was okay.
Yeah.
There was a story, but it kind of did episodes more that just focus on the characters.
I liked it.
Which I liked. You got to actually like the characters, like the Weasel. No one
Yeah.
gives a fuck about the Weasel, but they made him. They made you care about it.
Dude, I did see the backstory of the Weasel.
Yeah.
I did get that spoiler.
It was actually
I'm like,
really
damn,
fucking
dude,
cool.
what the fuck?
Yeah, and the bride was cool.
Very cool.
And I can't remember the aquatic lady.
Franken.
Oh, her name was Katie, I believe.
Katie.
I don't know what her superhero name was.
Yeah, I don't remember either, but she was cool.
Wasn't there a Batman?
He was in
Slightly.
it for 2 seconds.
Oh, okay.
He arrested
But
somebody.
it wasn't Robert Pattinson. But this was also made before the switch up of DCU.
Okay.
So
I get it.
he was bigger. It looked like Ben Affleck. I mean, it's obviously not going to be Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Clayface was in it. Oh,
Yep.
dude, it was so cool. Everything about that show was so cool.
He is already dead though, but which is okay. There's plenty of Batman villains.
Yeah, but they have the movie coming out for him.
Is that
in
part of the
DCU.
Reeves universe? Okay,
They
it's
said
DCU.
there's gonna be a Clayface movie. It's announced for next October. It's coming out, I think.
Well,
Okay.
I guess he could be dead. You know, he just got
Just a giant
electrocuted.
blob.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a Clayface movie. I don't remember who's directing it, but it's gonna be part of the DCU apparently.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. His cameo was really fun. And
Yeah. I love the show. The last 4 episodes are definitely better than the first 4.
Yeah.
How many episodes are there total?
7.
7?
I think. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. The first 3 episodes weren't too strong. The last 4 were very, very strong. So definitely worth a watch. If it was just the last 4 episodes, it'd probably be like a 9 or a 10.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I told John this. I didn't want to watch it after I finished the first 2 episodes because it was good.
It's like a mid.
But I was like, it's all right. It's nothing special.
Slow start.
But then like it kept going and going. I'm like, damn. I'm happy I fucking finished
Alright.
it. But it's
yeah.
really short. You should give it a shot. I
Alright.
mean, it's the first DCU project.
Unless you want to count Peacemaker.
Or Blue Beetle.
Is that
Yeah.
still?
Or the
I'm
Suicide
so
Squad.
confused at what is canon now.
We're gonna
So-
find out.
It's gonna be pretty loose, but
Okay.
anything James Gunn was involved in is like half canon. So Peacemaker and the Suicide
Okay.
Squad
'Cause I
are somewhat canon.
remember hearing like him do an interview or something like that, and he's like, "Yeah, Peacemaker's entirely all canon except for the end scene." I'm
Yeah,
Like, what?
he said he's gonna find a way to make that canon. So it's my imagining is Peacemaker was like on some drug, and the Justice League cameo just didn't make any sense.
Maybe.
Mm.
Or
Okay.
I don't know. It's really weird. What else?
I
did
just kind
wanna
of want to see John Cena. You didn't see that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I.
that'd be a
That'd be
good
great for his
solution.
career.
That'd be a funny solution.
That would save his career.
Yeah, right.
With Creature Commandos done and the Superman trailer, do you think this is gonna be better than DCEU? Is this a low bar to beat?
It's a very low bar.
Yeah.
I think it already has beat it.
Yeah, I think Creature Commandos is probably better than 99% of the stuff that they came out. And the Superman trailer alone, I mean, that's better than anything
Yeah, it was
I've
pretty-
seen from DCEU.
Yeah.
But then again, the Suicide Squad trailer from 2016 was like one of the best trailers of all time, and that movie fucking sucked. So
Yep.
who knows?
Yeah. I think the trailer being good actually hurt the movie
Yeah,
because the company that made the trailer was hired after the trailer to come in and finish the cut for the movie.
yeah, I didn't know any of this. You told me that.
Yeah.
Damn.
They
I
apparently
didn't
The
know that
trailer
either.
did so well that they got the company to come finish the movie, the cut.
insane,
All right.
insane.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it didn't
It didn't turn
work
Yeah.
out
out.
well.
But it's yeah. Um, nothing else news wise. Or you know what? I actually did have another question. With the way it's starting, do you think it's starting better than the MCU started?
No.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to beat.
That's really hard
I
to
mean,
beat.
Iron
Well,
Man.
Iron Man, RDJ,
So
bro.
You had Iron Man.
Samuel L. Jackson.
no, we haven't had a movie yet. So we're only going based off of one animated show and a trailer, but we'll see. It's gonna be really hard to beat Iron Man 1.
The Iron Man one's like top 5 for me, maybe MCU.
That was pretty
It was amazing.
good. Didn't we go see that
Yeah.
together? Yeah.
And then there was
Theaters, dude.
Cap
Old as fuck.
one. I mean, Thor one's not the greatest, but it's
Solid.
still solid.
Marcy.
Yep.
And we
Raw.
won't pretend Incredible Hulk. We won't pretend Incredible Hulk exists.
They don't even acknowledge it.
No.
So
But it was a banger start. I mean, it's gonna be hard considering the only big superhero film we have is Superman. But it's like the best superhero of all time.
Yeah.
Or the
Yeah.
greatest superhero of all time, not the
Yeah.
best, but
The most recognized.
yeah, he's the one. Like when you think of superheroes,
Yeah.
red, white, and blue, it's Superman,
Yeah.
Yep.
and then Spider-Man and Batman. But yeah, um, did have 2 deaths in the film industry recently.
okay.
When we were playing Counter Strike last night, David Lynch died, and he was a guy who made Twin Peaks. I don't know if you heard of that. They also had a TV show for Twin Peaks. He made Elephant Man. He made um, I'm zoning on the third one I'm thinking of. Twin Peaks, Elephant Man, Eraserhead. Um, he starred in the Cleveland Brown show.
That was him?
You want to hear a fun fact? So
Yes.
he's the skinny. I don't know if you remember from Cleveland Brown show. He was a skinny white guy with
Lester?
big poofy
Nope.
hair, gray hair. I don't remember what his character was, but he took that role instead of being Bill Cipher on Gravity Falls.
Interesting.
So he said he'd rather be on the Cleveland Brown show than be in Gravity Falls.
Rest in peace to him and his career, dude. What
Yeah,
the
but
hell?
he was a legend though. I think. Oh, he also made the original Dune movie, the
Okay.
1984 movie. I don't think it's highly regarded, but I mean,
Eh.
Dune 2 just came out, and he was the one that made Dune 19.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just huge film director. He was, I mean, not old, not young, but like 74. That's not that old. Like that's still pretty young.
It's unfortunate.
He acted young too.
Was he retired?
I don't know the last time he came out with a film. I guess yeah, he probably was retired.
Okay.
I know he still went to conventions and stuff. He interacted with fans online a lot of the time. But yeah, I mean, him and then
Rest-
Mike Toth. No one's gonna know that name. I didn't even know that name, but he was an animator during the Renaissance period of Disney.
Mm.
So I found out when I made my Disney animated list. In the 80s, they were shitting the bed, and they thought they were gonna shut down the animation studio. And then they came back with Tarzan, Mulan, Pocahontas, like all those 90s Disney movies. He was like a huge part of that. He passed away, I think, last week, right after the episode we recorded. So I just wanted to give a
R.I.P.
little RP to both of them. Both legends. I mean, no one knows who Mike Toth is, but the work he did, people
It's left
know
an
him.
impact. Yeah.
I rewatched Tarzan a month ago. Still holds up. That movie fucking rocks. But
It's still scary.
scary.
Yeah, dude.
The
Fucking
movie?
yeah, dude. What is it? Cheetah or the leopard, bro?
Yeah, that shit
the
was
beginning,
crazy.
bro?
In the beginning, when he's
Yeah.
chasing him yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
But no, that movie's fucking amazing.
Coming at me like it's not fucking scary.
I didn't know what you were talking about. I was like, what scene is scary? The guy with the shotgun, or the one where the elephant's jumping on the boat?
elephant.
I fucking love that elephant. You know who pisses me off in that movie?
The old English guy.
No, the little baby monkey he was best friends with.
Oh.
That fucking monkey. Let me
2?
find out who voices her.
Is it Tuck? I want to say it's Tuck. Probably.
I haven't seen this movie since I was like 7.
Really?
So fucking good. You need to rewatch.
I gotta
it.
rewatch
So
it
good.
someday.
Yeah, Rosie O'Donnell plays Turk.
Mm.
Fucking hate her. She's so annoying.
Really?
That fucking character. I almost lowered the rating on the movie just because of Rosie O'Donnell. And I was like, I can't do it. This movie's too amazing. Before we get into our title for the day, our top 5 films,
Okay.
I made a short trivia because I was like, I want to do something fun for today.
Okay. Same. Are we on the same team again, or are we
No, I want you
competing?
guys to verse each other.
Okay.
It's a 5-question quiz. It's very short.
Okay.
I don't know how we're gonna do this.
Should I leave the room?
No,
Should
no,
pen and paper?
we're gonna. Yeah. Oh, but I don't
We
have
have
any
a
pens,
paper.
do I?
You don't have 2 pens.
You don't have 2 pens?
What?
You have 1 pen? I can throw it.
Yeah, I guess we're just.
I can throw it back and forth.
Where's the pen?
You have a pencil?
No.
Why do you not have a second pen or pencil somewhere in this house? I have like 2
I
in
don't
my
collect
car.
them. Well, I have them in my
I
car too
probably
for
don't.
work, but I'm not at work.
Oh.
Is there a crayon?
I'll eat it.
Perfect. I left it on your desk. Production value.
Production value here.
All right.
You can cut
So
that
let me-
probably. Am I using paper?
Oh yeah, you can use that.
All right,
Oh
cool.
wow, we had pens in my pocket the entire time. I'm not editing
Yep.
that out, maybe.
Okay. So are we gonna answer them all, or are we gonna say them out loud after we write them?
We'll
One
do
at a
one
time.
question at a time.
Okay.
So we got what was the highest gross DCEU film?
Okay.
Options are A, Wonder Woman, B, Batman vs Superman, C, Aquaman, or D, The Justice League from 2017.
So not the Snyder cut.
No, not included. I don't even know how much that made. Probably like 200 million. HBO Max.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I know this one.
Yeah.
How are we doing this?
I didn't write it down.
Go ahead.
Okay, then go first.
Batman v Superman.
And what you pick?
C, Aquaman.
It is Aquaman.
Fuck.
It's actually the only movie from that universe that passed $1 billion.
Really?
And it's because of China. China loved it.
Actually insane.
Wonder Woman didn't hit $1 billion?
Mm.
I thought it
It
did.
was
Dude, that
eight-
one was that's like the only other superhero film from DC that I've seen.
Okay.
Dude, that one was actually really
What,
good.
Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
okay,
was good.
sorry. Yeah, no, that movie was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we rewatched it. Final scene where she's in. I forgot what people call the scene.
What with
The Dead Man's Land scene where she's just fighting everybody. That shit's awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah, fucking amazing. I love that movie. It's really fun. Gal Gadot's not a great actress, but
I thought she was pretty good in it.
I think Wonder Woman 800 million. I think
Okay,
Batman vs
so it's
Superman
close.
was 700 million.
Yeah, Batman versus Superman.
Aquaman was like
Flop.
1.2 billion, and then Justice League I think was 700 million. I think those were the 4 highest, which is kind of embarrassing, but
Yeah.
what? And then MCU, what is the highest grossing non-Avengers and non-Spider-Man MCU film? Because
Okay.
everyone would know the answer.
Yeah.
It'd be
Okay.
Endgame, like no shit. We have A, Black Panther, B, Captain America: Civil War, C, Deadpool and Wolverine, and D, Iron Man 3. These are the 4 highest non-Avengers,
wait.
non-Spider-Man.
What was the D?
Iron Man 3.
Okay. Wait, what was it? A?
Black Panther, Civil War, Deadpool and Wolverine, and then Iron Man 3.
I'm torn.
So we got
I'm not confident on
we got
this one.
3 of the third movies. But yeah, those are the 4 highest the movies I mentioned earlier. You go first.
Okay, so I do think it's Iron Man, but I went with A, Black
Mhm.
Panther.
I want to say it's, but I'm gonna go with. You know what? Fuck
What'd
it.
you write?
I put B. I'm
Okay.
gonna go with B.
No, it is Black Panther.
Fuck.
Okay.
Between B and A.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Deadpool and Wolverine's already.
It's close.
It's already up there. I think it was.
Really?
I actually think I wrote down the order.
Is it R-rated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
they said
really.
Impressive.
fucking it.
Well, they do a lot in that movie.
If it was not R-rated, it'd have even more. Get some more
Yeah,
viewers.
definitely. What was the lowest grossed DCEU film? You have A. Shazam 2, B. Blue Beetle, C. Wonder Woman 1984, or D. The Suicide Squad. So the one from
The first.
2021,
Oh,
James Gunn one.
The James Gunn one.
There are the four lowest, by the way.
really?
All right,
Sadly,
repeat them.
yeah. Shazam 2, Blue Beetle, Wonder Woman 1984, The Suicide Squad.
Mine's a shot in the dark. I don't know this one at
Yeah.
all.
You first.
I said B. Shazam
Blue-
2,
Wait a minute.
right?
First off, A Shazam 2, B Blue Beetle,
Oh,
C. So A.
hey.
All right.
I went with C. What was that again?
Wonder Woman 1984.
Wonder Woman 9. The reason I picked that one is because I believe it dual released on HBO.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was Blue Beetle.
really?
So if you
Yeah.
just said B, you would have been right.
You had to
Dude, I'm
clarify.
telling you, I'm so fucking bad at trivia.
That's my second favorite. Two of those are my two top favorite DCEU films. And they're two lowest grossing. That's so
Yeah,
close.
they were on a bad streak.
I can't
Yeah,
believe it.
Blue Beetle was pretty good.
It was
That's my
good. Yeah.
second favorite
Yeah.
one. It goes The Suicide Squad, then Blue Beetle, then Aquaman.
The issue
then
is, I
Wonder Woman?
think the two movies that came out before Blue Beetle were Wonder Woman 84 and
The Suicide Squad.
what's
Birds
what's
of
the
Prey.
Rock's movie?
Oh, Black Adam. Oh, Black Adam was
Adam.
right before it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people were done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Black Adam was like the fifth highest.
Yeah, 400 or 500 million.
In that
That's-
universe.
It's because he wanted to play it for so long and people kept fan
Yeah.
casting him.
And he's also The Rock. so-
Yeah.
It's still underperformed. I think it only made 400 million. 600 maybe.
Even that's so crazy.
Yeah.
But Blue Beetle made 200 million.
That's insane.
Fucking depressing, man. That was so sad.
Hey, 200 million for your worst movie is not bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Most of that,
Um,
the George
be
Lopez.
worse.
Mm.
Oh, probably.
What is the lowest grossing MCU film? You have A. These are the four lowest. by the
Madam
way.
Web.
A. No.
Are we
not
including
MCU.
Sonyverse?
No.
Okay.
No. A. Captain America: The First Avenger. B. The Incredible Hulk. C. Black Widow. And D. The Marvels. These are the four lowest, by the way.
Oh, okay. I got it. I think.
I think I know. I don't know. I went with
I
A,
don't know.
Captain America.
I went with D, the Marvels.
It was The Marvels.
Yeah, no
Okay.
one saw that shit.
Dude, I couldn't believe it. First Avenger made no money.
Really? What?
Yeah.
I think it was 250 million.
Dude, that's like
Yeah.
the staple Captain.
That's my favorite.
Dude.
No, wait, Civil War is my favorite, but that's my second favorite.
I like the movie.
Dude, I think it's the best.
I know you like Winter Soldier more.
I do like Winter
I think
Soldier.
everybody likes Winter Soldier more. I just don't because I love how like
It's a great origin story.
vibrant
Mhm.
the first Avenger feels, and it's like it feels like a comic book.
Oh yeah.
I fucking love it. It's so fun.
Dude,
But-
it sets up like the sturdiest trilogy, I dare say.
Well, it's
Out
it's
of
yeah,
all
it's
the
the best in
projects.
that universe.
Yeah.
Last question. It's 2-1 right now. You could tie it. Which
I'm
of these
cooked, Jack.
superhero actors / actresses from the DCEU / MCU has the highest grossing movie, not from their universe?
Okay.
And then A is Zoe Saldana, who plays Gamora. B is Donald Glover, who plays Prowler. C is Margot Robbie, who plays Harley Quinn. And D is The Rock, who plays Black Adam. Just in case you forgot which character they played. You probably knew three of those. So this is their highest grossing movie, but it's
It's
not,
not
like the
in-
Avengers or
Wait, it's just the movie, not how much they've made total.
just the single
Oh,
their highest
fuck.
grossing movie ever. Who has the highest one? I also have all of their movies right next to them.
I think
I got it.
I feel like the question's a bit confusing.
No, I got it.
No,
we get it.
you
We get
can-
it.
I think.
Okay, then
Not gonna.
who went first last time? You did.
I went first.
Okay,
last
you
time.
go.
I said C, Margot Robbie.
It is
Four.
A. Zoe
For why?
Saldana, because she's in the 3 highest grossing movies of all time.
What?
She's in all 3 of them. She's in
Avatar.
Avatar
Oh,
and Avengers,
fuck.
and is she on Titanic?
No, but she's in
Okay.
Avengers. I think Infinity War beat Titanic.
Yeah, so
So
she's in this all three of the top
yeah, so
movies.
she's in Avatar. Donald Glover's in Lion King 2019. Margot Robbie is in Barbie, and The Rock is in The Fate of the Furious. I really want him to put him in the trivia, so I tried my hardest just to pick a Fast and Furious movie that was he was in.
Is that 5?
Yeah, that's 5. You got destroyed.
Yeah,
You got 2, right? No, you got
I
1.
got 1.
3-1.
I told you, dude, I'm not good at.
Well, we have a new game for next week.
Okay,
And it won't be trivia.
all right,
But it'll be fun.
dude. GG, John. GG.
GG.
Catch
Got my ass beat, but we'll come back.
Oh, it's okay.
I'll get it next time.
Now that trivia's done, no more news, no more trivia.
Whoa.
We can now do our top 5 films of all time.
Okay.
So we'll do Donovan first,
Oh,
and then me,
Okay.
and then you.
Alright.
we're doing 5-5-5 or
We'll do
5?
do your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then talk about them, and the same thing for me.
Yeah, we'll talk about your top 5 as
Yeah.
well.
All right. Starting off at number 5, Django Unchained. Dude, I think it is the best of all time. It is so quotable.
We're gonna get there.
What do you mean?
I got one.
Oh, okay, all right. Like, I don't think I can go a week without not quoting this.
It's fucking amazing.
Dude, the
Yeah.
cast is stacked. The story is amazing. Cinematography wise, fucking S tier.
My favorite director.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's such a good film.
Jamie Foxx way overperformed to what he normally
Dude.
does.
Fucking went crazy.
God. Oh, dude, I cry sometimes watching that.
Wait, what's the sad part? Or just because it's so
Just
good?
'cause it's so fucking good.
It is that good.
I think
I
that's
love that
Nick's
movie.
favorite movie.
That makes
But that
sense.
movie fucking bangs. I rewatched his whole filmography. He has no misses.
No,
He
dude,
is
they're all
truly fucking amazing.
Samuel L. Jackson, fucking, and Leonardo DiCaprio, goated villains.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's got We're so lucky that Quentin Tarantino has such good connections with amazing actors.
Oh yeah.
Because every single movie
Yeah.
he has at least 3 top tier actors you know of. Like
Yeah.
he has
Yeah.
Brad Pitt in almost every single movie.
Samuel
And
L.
obviously
Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson
Yeah.
in almost every single movie except for I think one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Dude. Yeah. Fucking. Number 4, Baby Driver.
Ooh, I love that.
Controversial because the cast. 2 of them are pedophiles.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I remember
can't
that.
really vouch for that. Acting in it, separate the
Art
art
from the artist.
exactly. You gotta have to do it. I remember watching it in theaters for the first time, dude. The soundtrack, I think, is what got me into soundtracks for movies. The filmography in it is just fucking amazing. From all the camera shots and the fact that he's not deaf. No, he is. It's like
He has the hearing.
implants. Yeah, dude, I love everything about that. I love the cars going down to the WRX, dude. It's iconic. And who doesn't love a good bank heist film?
Yeah, heist movies are great.
Right? You can't go. Well, you can, but that one does it.
No.
It might be the best heist movie.
I would argue that.
You consider it it's not fully centered around a heist.
Yeah,
but it's close.
it is close. And honestly, I think the only issue with it is the love story. I think it happened a little fast.
Yeah.
But
it's not that long.
no, it's not. It's a really short film.
But that's why it's good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's good because it's not long. Inception, by the way, is the best bank heist film.
Oh, there you go.
Inception.
That's kind of cheating.
But
that's okay.
no, that movie is the film teacher in high school. He taught us using sound and film with that movie.
Dude, it's the
Fucking
perfect.
amazing. I mean, it makes
gateway
sense. Like,
drug
of
of
course,
movies.
it's gonna be that movie.
Yeah. Going into number 3, I gotta hit it, you guys. Monty Python, Holy Grail.
Great movie.
Talk about quotable movies earlier.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the most.
Almost every single scene has
Yeah.
a quote you can. Yeah.
It is
just banging.
funny as fuck. It holds up to this day.
Oh yeah.
It's just one of the best films ever.
It's a fucking classic.
Yeah.
Like that is the definition of a fucking classic. Like no one
Mm-hmm.
there's not gonna be a point in time where people forget about that movie.
No,
Like it's
not at all.
genuinely amazing. Like there's more in that series.
Mm.
That one just such a standout. And like you said, like I mean every single scene literally has a quote.
Exactly.
Like you'll see one like you can open Twitter right now, scroll 5 tweets, you'll probably see one. Like
Yeah.
it is insane. Yeah.
Dude, it's not like Life of Brian, where I think that one's probably the gilded movie because it's like so shit, but then you get the scene with the emperor, like
Yeah.
woo, biggest dickus. Like that's the only scene in that one that I really like. But this one, it hits everywhere.
Yeah.
No, yeah. If you ask me on a random year, maybe 2 years ago, maybe 2 years from now, it might be in my top 5.
Yeah, it is a
I
big
move my movies around a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean everyone.
yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah. Number 2, going into a movie that changed the genre for me, Smile. I love this film so fucking much. I hated horror films, hated them, and I went to go see this one, and it fucked with my brain all the right way.
The ending is fucking
It's
phenomenal.
amazing.
Yeah.
The entire just idea of this monster is fucking insane, and I thought it was so fresh and so like invigorating that it got me into watching horror films
Yeah.
for fun.
Yeah, we need that. We need more people like that. We'll turn John to that like one of these days.
Dude,
It's not happening.
Like
oh my god.
I hate films or horror movies because there's been a trend recently in like the past decade where there's been like some gimmick to these movies, and with Smile is a smiling one, and when I went into it I wasn't like excited because we had like Truth or Dare,
Mm-hmm.
we had like all these gimmicky movies, and then Smile I was like, oh, someone's gonna smile and then you die.
Yeah.
And I went into it and I finished it. I mean, Teddy cried after we finished.
Yeah.
And she hates horror movies.
Yeah.
She was pissing herself. I fucking loved it. I couldn't believe it. I was like genuinely surprised. I rated that movie anything higher than a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Because going into it, I just don't like gimmicky horror movies, and it fucking hit the nail on the coffin. I was surprised. That's why I went and watched that Smile 2 immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I was so shocked with how good the first one was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, the ending is
It's
amazing.
I literally went back to. I think that's the movie where I've gone back to. I think I went to go see that in theaters like 4 separate times.
Really?
Yeah,
It's short. I think it's an hour and a half.
it wasn't long, but
Yeah.
dude, it was so funny because like I'd go back and I'm like, I don't remember what happened. I'd still get scared again. Like, and then by the 4th time, you know, you take your friends and it's like, all right, I got him right here, so like I know this is coming up, and then I grab it, like my
Scared the
friend,
shit out of
yeah, my friend Chris, yeah, he, like flew 2 feet in the air, which was funny as fuck. So I got a lot of good.
Banger.
So.
Such a it's gonna if they make a third one, which I think they will.
Oh, yeah.
This is gonna be a horror series that people are gonna remember for like a long time,
Mhm.
which we haven't had in a while.
Yeah.
Like usually we've had like one-offs like Hereditary, and fuck, what was the movie that came out last year? Oh, whatever. But you know what I'm saying. A lot of these movies recently have just been like one-offs. Besides like these ghost paranormal bullshit movies,
Yeah.
like The Conjuring and not Inception. Jesus Christ. The other Ghost franchise by the same fucking director.
Goosebumps.
Paranormal Activity.
No, Paranormal Activity. I'm actually rewatching right now. Though.
Okay.
Ooh.
You know they just came out with the Goosebumps show.
Yeah.
Rated R. It looks good.
It's rated R?
I think so.
I watched Goosebumps all the time as a kid, so that's one horror thing
Dude,
I got.
Yeah, there you go. He's got some horror in him.
Dude,
A little bit.
Dude, I watched the intro to that scene growing up, and it scared the
Yeah, they
shit
used
out
to
of me.
live with the dog. Oh.
Dude, I just remember it going
Oh.
up the stairs with the creepy ass music, like from the
That
deep dark
piano?
basement. Yeah, dude, I
Oh
hated that.
god, that
I
shit
hated
scared the
that
shit out of me when I was a kid.
I don't know why I was never bothered by it,
Dude.
but
Dude.
And then the camera zoom on the dog with the glaring eyes.
eye.
That scared the shit out of me.
Alright, that one was a little corny.
Wasn't there a monkey at some point, like the symbol monkey? And then
Um,
it just freaked the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
I would skip the puppet episodes.
Oh,
Ooh.
those
The one
really
with the-
freaked me out when I was little.
Yeah, he was a recurring character. If he was on there, I would leave.
Damn, I think the new movies that they had from like 5 years ago.
Jack Black.
Yeah, with Jack Black, are like the main villain is the puppet.
Okay,
I don't watch
Oh,
them,
yeah.
I think get scared.
gotta be careful. There's some scary things out there.
Let's hear your number one.
Number 1, The Nice Guys, dude. Ryan Gosling fan,
Banger.
dude. Oh, it's just so funny. I think I watched that movie 8 times, and every time after I watched it, I would have someone come over. Have you ever seen The Nice Guys?
I haven't
Just
seen
as
this
an
movie.
It's
excuse,
so
dude.
fucking
It's so
funny.
good.
You need to watch it.
All right, all right.
I rewatched it I think a month ago. Oh, dude, it's
Dude,
so
it's
fucking
so
funny.
funny.
So funny.
I'm so sad because it's 9 years old this year.
Been that long?
2016.
Oh yeah, 2016.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
That movie's funny as fuck though.
Dude, yeah. It's convenient. I love the setting of it. The comedy of it is right up my alley. It's just chef's kiss
Yeah,
to
it's
filmography.
underrated.
Yes.
I feel like in the comedy film scene, everybody loves it. Like I think as like casual people, they just don't like. They don't talk about that movie.
dude,
I think we haven't seen it. I just haven't. I didn't even know
bro,
about this movie.
It's really fucking.
dude,
Funny.
it
Yeah,
is
Russell
underrated.
Crowe, Ryan
Yeah, Russell
Gosling.
Crowe. I'm like,
He
dude,
stacked cast.
it doesn't seem like it would work, but it works out fucking beautifully.
Yeah, and that poster fucking bangs.
Dude, it's
Oh, yeah.
such a banger.
I love that poster.
Can't stop looking at it.
Yeah, I was looking at it earlier when you were talking about your movies. It's a good ass fucking poster.
Dude, yeah. And I'm so sad that they don't want to come out with it because Russell Crowe doesn't.
Oh god.
But,
He doesn't do many sequels.
No, that's why he's not in Gladiator 2. They didn't want to do
Okay.
a sequel. Thought his story was told, obviously.
Well,
So his
yeah,
Max
well, yeah, of
fucking
course.
died.
Yeah, he's dead.
So
Banging,
yeah,
banging list.
thank you.
A lot of underrated movies no one's gonna have in their top five. Like Smile.
Yeah,
Like no one's gonna put that in their top five. But
I-
that is a fucking banger.
dude.
And I respect
So,
it.
thank you.
Yeah.
You know, you have to make some bold decisions
Mm.
on the clock, aka like 3 days before you make this list. So
We'll do my top. What is that? Oh, Rosie O'Donnell just popped up on my screen.
you still have that open. huh?
dude, she's fucking
Can't stop
watching you.
looking at her. I didn't know what to put my number 5, but I think I've decided. So I had 2 honorable mentions just in case because I really wasn't sure what to put at 5.
Dude, had I known that, dude, I would have. You know how long
This
it
was
took
last
me to
second.
like fucking.
Yeah, my number 5, I wasn't sure what I was doing.
Oh,
Halloween and Interstellar. I was so close to putting in at the number 5 spot, but the number 5 that beat them is for good reasons. Interstellar though, I just rewatched in IMAX. I was busting.
dude, I wanted.
I reserved 4 seats. I used his IMAX or his AMC and his wife's AMC. I used Patty's AMC.
Dude, what the
No
heck?
one sat next to me, and I was just sitting there like this. Theater was quiet the entire time. Nobody was talking. They were all just enjoying cinema.
Dude,
Fucking brilliant.
never seen Interstellar, and I wanted to so bad because it was in IMAX, but my schedule would not allow it. I literally had people that I haven't talked to
It was
in like
so good in
since
IMAX.
high school. They're like, "Hey, want to catch up and go see this?" And I'm like, "I would love to, fucking can."
So long too. So like
That's Matthew McConaughey, right?
he's in it for like a bit.
Okay.
He's not in it for a long period
Okay.
of the movie, but it's a long ass movie. Damn, you should have seen it.
I know, dude. I wanted to.
Man, it was really good. But on my number 5 spot, I also have a Quentin Tarantino movie. He's my fucking favorite director, and that's what made me put him in the number 5 spot. Inglourious Bastards.
Yes.
It was so hard when I was making my first ever list of Quentin Tarantino movies. This movie, something about Nazis dying in movies, it just turns me on. Like that's I think that's why I love the first Avengers so much.
Yeah.
And like when I was watching Creature Commandos, I'm like, yeah, I fucking love G.I. Robot.
Yeah.
That's my favorite character. Why? Because his whole purpose is to kill Nazis.
Yeah.
I fucking love when Nazis dies in movies. This movie fucking bangs. Brad Pitt's fucking phenomenal in this movie. The ending scene with the cinema burning down. Oh, the whole fucking movie's amazing. I love when Nazis die.
Dude.
Especially the ones that are just following orders.
All of them.
Yeah.
They deserve it.
Dude, Christoph Waltz, talk about fucking actor.
Banging.
Just the pendulum swing between our two movies alone, just from fucking chaotic evil, true neutral, or fucking lawful good.
Just so fucking amazing. Like, and of course, Quentin Tarantino, just like the best director in my opinion. of all time. Like I don't really care. I know a lot of. I saw people on Reddit. They hate him.
Really?
So fuck those people
What?
on Reddit. I don't really give a fuck.
Because he's like racist or whatever. And
No, it's his toes, right? His toe fetish.
It's more that, but people do hate him for that, and I don't get it. I
I don't know
watched.
why. Yeah.
He has a movie called Death Proof.
Okay.
The first 5 minutes of the movie is just
But
a shot of some woman's feet sitting out of a car,
Hmm.
and that's a whole 5 minutes of the movie.
There's also he casted himself in
Yeah.
a scene where he was sucking on
Sucking on
toes.
toes. That's a legend. That's a legend right there.
I
And
don't
then
think
he
I
had
want to watch this.
he had
I don't know which movie that was.
Margot
actually.
Robbie in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and her whole bit was that she's in a movie theater
Feet on the dash.
and her
right?
feet are just sitting on top of the seat in front of her barefoot.
Dude, Margot Robbie does a lot of.
She does do a lot of feet things.
So.
What brings in the bucks? Got to do it.
Yeah. my number 4 movie is actually Seven. So it's not my number 4 movie, it's my number 7 movie.
Seven.
Oh.
It just came out on
okay.
IMAX again, and it was already one of my favorite movies of all time. Like it was probably number 3 before, but I switched it out. But the IMAX, oh dude, I was freaking out watching it. That movie's so fucking incredible. Another Brad Pitt movie. I think he's just slowly becoming a favorite actor. Like the more like I realize he's in.
Who's the other guy? Who's the other guy in that?
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry. Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
I
Yeah.
can't believe I was zoning out. Yeah, everything just so amazing in that movie. The suspense throughout the entire fucking movie is amazing. I even got jump scared in one of the scenes. I couldn't believe it because I knew it was gonna happen. I still fucking jumped out of my chair. And then the ending with the box. I don't know if you guys watched it, so I won't get into
It's
it.
been a long time.
What's in the fucking
Yeah,
box?
what's in the fucking box, man? Oh, dude, I love that scene.
You already know.
Everything just fucking amazing. And the casting's amazing. I think David Flynn made that movie. I can't remember his name, the director, but brilliant director. I mean, such an amazing movie. And then number 3, the only 2020 movie in this 2020s movie from this decade. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
I love that.
I fucking love it. Have you watched it?
No, I don't think that sounds familiar to me.
It's like a
A24.
multiversal movie. And it's a whole Asian cast. We were just talking about him the other day.
Fucking
Ke
Steven.
Huy Quan.
Ke Huy Quan. Was Steven in it?
Was he in it?
No, I don't.
No.
He might have been one of those bodyguards, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think he
I
was.
can't remember the mom's name, but she's a big actress too. But like the whole cast is just they did an amazing job in that fucking movie.
Oh, who's the lady with the wiener hands?
That's what I was thinking of. I can't
What's her name?
The fucking what?
She was Sam's mom from iCarly. Really famous actress. She was in the Borderlands thing.
Oh, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Yep, that's her. She was in that movie as well. And
Stephanie Howe. That's the mom's name. That's the old Asian
Yeah.
lady I was thinking of. She's a brilliant actress. I mean, I love multiversal stuff. That's like my
Yeah.
whole. I always loved that shit since I was a kid. And that movie came out, and I gave it a 9 out of 10 the first time I watched it. And I watched it with Patty a second time, and I was crying throughout the entire movie. Such a good fucking.
I
movie.
love that.
It's so good. It's gonna be probably when this decade ends, my favorite movie this decade, unless Beyond the Spider-Verse like does some crazy shit. But like that movie is like, oh, it's just so fun. Everything's so fun about it. It's colorful. The acting's really good. The scene with the rocks is so lovely. Oh, dude, I was crying so much throughout that fucking movie. It's so good. I think there's much else to say about that movie. I love. I mean, it's gonna get more points just because it's like multiverse bullshit. So I love it. And
Yeah, and it didn't get lost in the
no,
movie either.
that's another good thing. Like these Marvel movies are sort of getting lost in them, and this one just bang and hit the nail on the coffin every single time it switched. And it actually felt like you were going through different universes. Like you said with the fingers.
Yep.
Like that feels like you're in a different universe as opposed to like when you're watching Doctor Strange, it's just like a different colored New York City.
Different
and it's like,
hue.
Yeah, and it's like, wow, this is a new universe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not. You just fucking put a different hue on the fucking city, and that was it. Like, I'm not impressed by this.
It's like Breaking Mexico.
Yeah,
and
the Mexican.
US.
Yeah. My number 2 movie. These are always interchangeable, But I've been locking this in as my number 2 for a while now. It's Scream, my favorite horror movie. The horror movie that got me into horror. I mean, I have it tattooed right here on my arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing. It's so funny. And I love meta joke. I love meta humor. The whole movie is just a fucking giant meta humor movie. Kills in the movie are banging. There's a garage scene where the lady tries going through like there's like a doggy door in the garage door. She tries crawling through it, and Ghostface just clicks the garage door button, and she just starts
Lifts
going
her
up,
up.
and she's stuck, and she dies. Oh, it's so amazing. And like, you can probably guess who the killers are throughout the movie, but it still feels like a shock when you see them, and like all the characters are likable, even the killers. Um, like you can tell the casting was so good and the actors were doing so great in the movie because 20 years later, people are still asking for them in the new movies,
Mhm.
even though all of them are dead in the movies, and they're still asking for them. I think it was a horror movie that changed the genre because during that time you could see after that we had I Know What You Did Last Summer and all these other movies that were like sort of more funny, and it changed the slasher genre. And then sadly the ghost scene came into the horror genre and kind of ruined it. But is like my favorite slasher of all time. Obviously, it's my second favorite movie of all time. Everything was just so good. The kills, the acting, the twist, everything, just phenomenal. And then my number 1 movie, Into the Spider-Verse. I mean, we all love it.
Yeah.
All 3 of us fucking love
Oh
it.
yeah.
When I left the theater with you, I said it was
Dude.
my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah.
Like
Every character.
like there's a reason everyone wants this third movie to come out.
Yeah.
The first 2 were so fucking great. Like, and yeah, the characters, and then when I was in film class, I watched this movie 50 times to study it, and I found some stuff on. Everyone knows this now because now it's just common knowledge. They had Miles Morales running at a lower FPS rate
Hmm.
than Peter B. Parker throughout the movie because they were trying to show his
Different
evolution into Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and then as the movie progressed, his FPS started going up and up, and
Mhm.
we finally caught up to him at the end of the movie. It's just like, holy shit, how do you think of this?
Hmm.
And it makes me even more mad because we could have had a Batman movie with this animation
Yeah.
studio, and it's like, how do you fumble this? And this is just fucking. I'm happy Spider-Man got it.
Yeah.
Like, to be fair, this is obviously, in my opinion, the best Spider-Man movie ever. When I watched Across, I liked it a lot. I almost gave it a 10, but something was missing.
It was just like I didn't get
The
the
cliffhanger.
finish that I need
Yeah,
after I watched.
I feel like you
Got
can
edge.
do a
Yeah.
you can do a cliffhanger and still end it well. But like, I just don't like the everyone jumping together. The twist thing was cool in the second one, but the first one, there's like nothing wrong with it. I just don't know what's wrong with the movie. You have like the comic booky font coming out of characters when they're doing stuff like swip, swip,
Yeah.
swip, swip, and I can't remember if this was the first one or the second one. You had Miles' mom talking, and then her font bubble would be in the Puerto Rican flag.
Hmm.
And it's like, how do you think of this shit? Like, it's so cool. No one's gonna think about this, and it's inspiring. This movie specifically, not the second one, has inspired animation so
Yeah.
much. Like, you can see it in Puss in Boots, you can see it in Claws, you can see it in Transformers One. Even like this movie
Dude, even video
inspired
games.
so much. Even video games.
Dude.
Like, I don't know, like this, and of course the multiverse aspect. Like,
Oh yeah.
Mm.
it's just like
Soundtrack
I
too.
couldn't stop watching. Oh, and the soundtrack. I mean,
Yeah.
that
No.
album. Me and Donovan used to go to the mall
Oh.
every week when that album came out, and we were listening to the album every week.
Literally on the
Like,
way there, on the way back. I don't think I stopped listening to the fucking album
no,
until the next
yeah, and like that second movie, I listened to the album like twice.
Yeah.
I haven't. I don't go back to it.
year. Dude, again, I just have to reiterate. I don't think one artist should have an entire
The whole
film.
thing, unless it's like Hans Zimmerman, but like that doesn't count because that's not an actual
that's like
song. It's just more
orchestral.
score.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Where the second movie missed for me was we had Spot and Miguel. They didn't really hit as hard as Prowler and Fisk.
Mm.
yeah,
Prowler was a direct connection to him having to face his own uncle.
Mhm.
And obviously, just the coming of age story is hard. It's always going to end up better than where I don't really know what Miles' development was in the second one. Just his learning to accept his relationship.
Yeah, it was kind of.
I'm gonna take my future into my own hands, right?
Yeah,
Nah,
but
I'm
like
gonna do my
that's.
own.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my
Yeah.
own. But like that's not as cool.
Yeah.
That's not as cool as becoming Spider-Man.
Yeah, of course.
Also, the suit.
Suit's fucking.
The suit in the first one. More
Spray
than
paint. I
yeah,
love the spray paint
it
spider
expressed
on it.
himself.
Yeah. And fuck, there was and we were talking about the Prowler like 2 seconds ago. That
Yeah.
scene where he's in his apartment invisible.
Yeah.
Oh my
Dude,
fucking!
yeah.
I jumped when we first watched that movie. He checks behind the couch and there's nothing there. I literally jumped. I
Yeah.
was like, holy shit! I can't believe I just jumped at a children's movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking amazing. That's it for my top 5.
Solid bangers.
No misses in our 10 so far.
No.
Let's see John's 5 misses.
There's one miss in here for sure that
Uh-oh.
I know you guys are gonna argue with. Maybe 2.
I think I know one of them.
I swear to God, if
Okay.
Moana
Depending
2 is on this.
If it has
So-
to do with that wall, then I think
All of my movies have been name dropped except for one of them. So,
Really?
yeah, we'll get to talk
All
about
right,
it.
good
Alright,
top 5.
alright.
You got a
Alright.
good top 5.
Got
Well, no, I'm not saying you put them in your top 5. I'm saying we talked about them.
Oh, okay.
So my number 5
I'm scared.
is Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Banger.
Same thing as everything Mateo said. I would agree with. One thing that hit really hard for me was the relationship between the mother and the girl, the villain. Just because I can't personally relate to it, but someone close to me has a very similar situation where they're always trying to live up to and impress their parents. So I know a lot of people go through that. You can never be good enough, even if you did something perfect this time compared to last time. They're gonna nitpick you and not understand where you're coming from because they had it harder.
Yep.
So very relatable storyline there that we didn't really talk about.
Yeah.
Uh,
That movie's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That's the stuff that made me cry throughout the movie. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like, Jesus, like just. Yeah, it's such an emotional note, like that, and there was even like the score that was going on through the scene when they were going out together,
Mm.
through the universe it's just so depressing. Yeah,
Yeah.
very sad.
even the relationship between the dad and the
Yeah,
mom.
yeah.
Yeah, just in any universe, maybe in a different universe, I would love to do laundry with you.
Yeah. Oh,
One of the best quotes. Yep. My number 4, Iron Man 1.
banger.
We
I
talked
can't
about that
forget
earlier.
about this.
No, can't be mad. Perfect start to an MCU. Very much a character study. Him getting blown up by his own weapon was insane. Having to do it with a box of scraps. Love that quote. Yeah, everything from him coming,
Oh.
coming around to the idea,
Yeah, I don't
him
remember that.
finishing and coming and edging.
Did he do that in the cave too?
Well, he did that a lot throughout the movie in the
He
beginning.
did it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did
Yeah.
it a lot of women.
He did a lot of finishing. And okay, no, but him coming around, realizing that him building his weapons is not good for the world, and then just the conflict of him versus his coworker, which direction they're gonna take. That was a little odd. I don't really know what his coworkers or whatever his board of directors. I don't know what his end game was after killing Tony. Just
Profit.
he wouldn't be able,
Yeah, I guess.
but he would have killed Tony and like gone to jail. I don't think he would,
Yeah, no,
because they had okay, whatever. I don't want to nitpick the movie, but
yeah.
yeah, him and then him at the end admitting to the world he is Iron Man out of the spur of a moment. We still don't know why. I don't think we ever really figured out why. Just out of nowhere, he's in the press conference. He's like, "I am Iron Man." Maybe part of him still wanted to be famous.
We barely got
Yeah.
that in superhero movies at the time.
Yeah.
Like at the time, like we just had like
Secret.
Spider-Man hiding behind his mask,
Yeah.
Batman. Prior to, I mean, that was before Dark Knight. Not Rises, yeah.
Yeah.
Where people knew he was Batman. It was just such like a change. Now we have superheroes just coming out to the world, and
Yeah.
the MCU ended up becoming something like that. But like the first MCU movie and the sauce that movie had, the way it looked.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god!
dialogue.
Everything was just so
Still holds up.
yeah. And the suit, the way the suit
Oh my God.
came on, this nanotech shit that he does now, I hate it.
It doesn't hit
Yeah.
the name.
The way he, I love how his suit used to come on in these older movies.
I mean, I get it. Like,
You gotta get
he
you
learned.
gotta get better.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So he learns Obviously, it's not going to be the same. It just doesn't hit this.
And the Iron Man one suit is
Iconic.
it's my favorite Iron Man suit.
Might be mine.
It's so good. It's either that or the Iron Man 3.
Yeah, 3. Mark
Um,
42, right?
Really fucking good. It's really
Oh yeah,
everything.
absolutely love that movie. Just how funny it is as well. When he crashes his suit and then he gets hit with a fire hydrant, yeah, or the fire hose. Yeah.
Perfect casting too. Robert Downey Jr.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
It's
he
like
killed it.
they were like, oh yeah, let's find the guy that was Iron Man in real
Yeah.
life, just without the
Find the
money.
actual alcoholic.
Yeah, fucking amazing.
Fucking-
What a comeback.
underrated character, Dummy the Robot.
Underrated character. Who do you play in Tropic Thunder?
I don't know his name.
I saw that movie first a couple months ago.
So
So,
Oh. Moving on to number 3, Fight Club.
banger.
Love that movie.
I wanted to rewatch that last week. I didn't get to it.
I think it's Brad Pitt's best movie.
Probably. I think most people would agree with you.
Yeah. It's not really. Is it listed as a comedy? It's very funny. It's very hilarious.
Damn.
isn't that classified as like a psych?
Yeah. I don't know what it's classified as, but I think it's hilarious. The fact that he somehow got a whole group of people to play into his delusion.
Yeah.
Like if I wake up and I don't know what's going on, just pretend I'm fine.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like so odd. And yeah, just the overall message of not falling into culture, not doing what people tell you to do, just because like not buying the shirt because everyone has the shirt.
Mm.
Very interesting subplot that doesn't really get talked about because it's definitely the bro aspect of the movie is more fun.
Yeah.
Just fighting and you have to shoot yourself to stop being delusional. Very odd. I love it. Very odd movie.
It's a classic. I mean, yeah. I mean, just because of my personal opinion, I love Inglourious Basterds, but like, I wouldn't be mad if someone told me this is Brad Pitt's best movie. I mean, it might be his best acting in a movie. I might say Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
He was good in that
but
too.
he was really fucking good in Fight Club. I mean, he
Uh-huh.
was young. He was really young in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it was his first movie in his career,
I
but
wouldn't know.
it was.
Yeah.
It is fucking amazing. I mean, it's a cult classic now. It's getting to the point where in 20 years people are gonna put that movie alongside like Godfather and all that shit.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I think it's better than Godfather.
Oh, I think so. I just rewatched Godfather.
I love
Have
Godfather.
you watched the third one?
No,
There's an
I've only seen the
incest
first.
subplot.
Interesting.
I haven't seen The
There's
Godfather.
incest in the third one. And it's the director's daughter. Part of the incest plot.
That's why. What?
Interesting.
What is?
I've only
up
seen the
with
first one.
incest in today's media? Like
Dude,
Is there
well, to be
really a
fair, that
lot?
was the 90s.
Game of
What do you
Thrones.
mean? Oh,
Game of
fucking
Thrones.
The huge one.
What else is there?
Dude, I literally had another one ready to go and it just fucking loaded itself.
Loki.
Oh,
Does that count?
maybe it counts because it's.
It's himself.
That's more
that
like-
masturbation. Or is that,
Yeah, probably.
Mm.
Must be. Yeah. Number 2. We can
That's a
debate about this
crazy
one.
cut.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
That's
Dude.
crazy.
That's
I actually didn't expect that.
I
it's a good
absolutely.
animated film. I'd say it's up there.
So the reason I prefer this movie to Spider-Verse is I get lost in multiverse stuff.
Mm.
Not that easily, but it feels cluttered. Puss in Boots is 1, maybe 2 characters subplots. Very focused. Honestly, the Spider-Verse movies are very focused as well. But just something about the way the fight scenes are differently animated than just the dialogue scenes. The way they get a little comic booky. Definitely ripping off Spider-Verse. Love the fight scenes. Love the message that being a solo show won't always work out for you. Sometimes you need a supporting cast, maybe a hand-picked cast.
Oh,
I like that. I like that a lot.
that was beautiful.
Yeah, so tell me why I'm wrong.
No, dude.
I think it's fine. I think that movie turned DreamWorks around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
People were kind of thinking of them as a joke.
Kung Fu
like-
Panda 4. Right before that.
It was
no,
after.
after.
No,
yeah.
this came out 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
2022.
2021 or 2.
Yeah, I think it was 22. DreamWorks wasn't. I've been rewatching DreamWorks movies, and the ones they released right before Puss in Boots just were not good. and a lot of them were like legacy sequels. Like, why the fuck would I want to watch Ice Age 4 and
Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda 3 and Shrek 4? Like, I'm sick of this shit. And then Puss in Boots came out, and obviously it's part of the Shrek universe, but
I did not want a sequel going into that movie.
No.
there isn't. Well, that's technically a sequel.
Yeah, it's the second
But we're
one.
not gonna
Boots.
count the first one because that one's shit.
It's so bad.
But,
It's so bad.
I rented it on Redbox. I vividly remember it was bad. The second one, I mean, yeah, it was just that turned DreamWorks around, and now, I mean, we had the Wild Robot.
Antonio Banderas went
That's the
crazy.
incest.
Yeah. Thank.
The first one, Jack and Jill.
Oh, ooh,
Yeah.
good point. Look at him.
Yeah, dude.
He remembers his incest.
Yeah, I'm quite knowledgeable on it.
What a guy. Yeah.
Interesting.
But
My
yeah,
favorite subplot, you know.
banger movie. People talked about it when that movie came out. In animation, I think it should be talked about. Animation doesn't get talked about a lot in general, but huge turning point for DreamWorks. Animation was phenomenal. I'm gonna take the credit for Spider Verse on that one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
no,
but
heavily
It deserves
inspired.
it.
Yeah.
DreamWorks did their shit. Like,
They did their homework.
even if you're inspired, you still got to put it out on paper,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and they did that, and it was amazing. And like you said, the acting. Oh my god!
I love every character from what's John Hamm? He's the main villain, right?
What,
Death.
Death. Yeah, just Death.
No, not Death. Who's the
John Mulaney.
puts his thumb? John Mulaney. Yeah.
Oh,
put his thumb
Jack
in
Horner.
the Jack Horner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's great. Goldilocks.
Dude,
is
and Three
insane
Bears.
character. Yeah,
Fucking pissed my
insane,
pants.
hilarious.
But yeah, also just one of the best movie villains of recent times.
Dude,
Yeah, Death is great. Facing your
iconic.
fears.
Fucking iconic. Dude, like, to this day, that whistle, I can hear that. And I get,
Yeah.
because it genuinely was like, oh, fuck. They put blood in a kid's film?
Yeah.
He might die. It was so good.
Yeah, he had to face the fear of being on his last life, not let it go to waste. You get one life, you gotta make it count.
Beautifully done.
Love the message.
Yeah.
Yep. My number one.
I think I know.
I'm
This.
scared.
You do.
I'm scared.
You guys know
Okay,
this.
yeah. I do.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Spider-Man 2.
Banger. I
Yeah.
can't be upset.
Yeah.
My favorite superhero movie. Oh my gosh. My favorite scene in any movie was when has the flashback of Uncle Ben. He's like, Uncle Ben, I'm Spider-Man no more. Then he throws out his costume. Yeah, just him having to come to terms / fight in his head that Peter Parker and Spider-Man are two different people, and he only wants to be Peter now. It was ruining his friendships, his relationship. Yeah, I think there was a plot he was failing all of his classes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just wanted to be a kid again. And fortunately, he had to realize he came back around and said, "Yep, I am Spider-Man. I have to do this. I have to sacrifice myself for the good."
Mhm.
The train scene,
Train
Dude,
scene, yeah.
trains.
probably a top 5 comic book fight.
Fucking amazing. I can't believe they waited this long to make a fucking Lego set out of it.
Yeah,
So
we were talking about that.
good. Unbelievable. I mean, before Spider-Verse came out, the first one, that was my Spider-Man movie.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that was the one, like, if someone asked you what's your favorite Spider-Man movie, maybe even superhero movie, because Dark Knight I love so much. Spider-Man 2 was up there. Like, it was either 1 or 2. Like, that's how good it was. It is.
Yeah.
I mean, it still is
Mhm.
amazing. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and yeah, just people it still gets quoted to this day with him having to stop the
Yeah.
train after the fight. Then he passes out from exhaustion, and what does the guy say? They're like,
He's just a kid.
he's no
Yeah.
older than my son.
And
Yeah.
I mean, that's another part about that Spider-Man movie, or that trilogy in general, but Spider-Man 2 showed it a lot. We don't get it in the new Spider-Man trilogy. I'm gonna use this movie to hate on the new ones. New York felt like a character in these movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you need New York to feel like a character because Spider-Man's whole thing is he's the guy of New York. Like, you want him swinging around your city saving you. Get your cat. Stop the robber from stealing your purse.
Pizza time.
The pizza time scene, and it feels like in these movies and a lot in Spider-Man 2, the citizens of New York are just like, they're actually part of the fucking movie.
Yeah.
And like,
Mhm.
the only time we got that after Spider-Man 2
Was
was like
the
a
first-
little. Well, after.
No,
But the first one,
Homecoming.
first one a lot.
Oh,
In my
Homecoming.
opinion, TASM 2, there's a scene where Spider-Man's
the
working
power.
with the cop and
Oh.
he's working with the construction worker to get like the crane moved over.
Get in
And-
the lady direction. Or is that Homecoming?
No, that's Homecoming.
Okay.
But like, it's just so nice when New York is a character. And the
Yeah.
same thing with Gotham. That's why I like the Batman so much.
Oh yeah.
Because Gotham and New York are supposed to be characters in their universes. Because yes, they're cities. The cities is what is defining those heroes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep. Love Spider-Man 2. No one will change my mind. If you want to talk, some people will say like the dialogue's a little stiff. He'll be okay. He's not the greatest dialogue
Not
guy.
the greatest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who cares? I think he does fine.
It's a phenomenal movie. I mean,
When he's Spider-Man, his dialogue is great. His whips, his comedy. I love it.
also the swinging scenes. Oh my god! And is it Spider-Man 2 the one where they do the zoom in on his lens and it goes to Doc Ock climbing?
Yeah.
Must be.
Or was it Doc Ock climbing and then it zooms out into him swinging? Some shit
Yeah.
like that. It was
Yep.
crazy. That scene is for a superhero movie. We don't get that type.
The bank fight is good too.
Yeah,
Where the money flying everywhere.
that movie's just amazing. I wish Sam Raimi was able to make a fourth one, but
It's okay. We move on. I am still excited for Spider-Man 4 though. They did set up Tom Holland to be a regular, everyday Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But we'll see if it takes place in the multiverse or not, and he gets his iron suit back.
I hope
If he keeps that suit from
the
the end credits, I'll be happy. They're gonna change it. They always do. They hate us.
That's it.
Those are our top 5 movies of all
Yeah.
time.
Yep.
Probably you'll switch them out in a week.
They'll be switched in a
I'll
week.
probably
Yeah.
switch them in a week, and you might. Who knows?
Uh,
We'll get into our picks for next week and call it an episode. So
Yeah.
what's your flick for the week?
my flick for the week is Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost.
That's right.
Awesome.
Banger. Scooby-Doo and the
All right.
Go with yours because I'm trying to remember which one I did.
Okay, I'm gonna go with One Piece Film Red.
Wow.
Oh.
Banger.
Okay. Also, I want to preface, I did have one. I was told to change it.
I'll get in. Oh, let me do
Okay.
mine and then I'll get into that. And I'll pick Eraserhead.
Okay.
For David Lynch. I was debating either between that or Twin Peaks. I'm gonna go with Eraserhead. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. You know, I'm gonna give him some respect, and I know I'm gonna give him a lot of respect when I talk about that movie next week. And we're also gonna
will
be
be.
talking about Wolfman next week because it's the only film releasing within these next 2 weeks.
Ridiculous.
So I saw the trailer today.
Yeah, it's all I don't looks.
I'm excited.
You're excited?
Oh well, not.
Oh, okay.
We got
all right.
Wolfman and then Dogman
Okay.
next week. It's gonna be a fun week.
So which Scooby-Doo